So you find that they went on all this journey, and that's why our fifth Imam, what did he say? He says the heavens cried for 40 mornings after the death of Imam al-Hussein. And it was on a day like this, on the 40th, that they were on their way back to Karbala, for the first time since they lost their beloved ones. Do you know how hard it is for a mother to go back to her son's grave? Do you know how hard it was for a mother like Rabab to go back to her 6-month-old baby's grave? And you know the way the poets describe it is phenomenal. As in, it's like they say Rabab came to Karbala, she's looking for her baby's grave. And the poets say she came to the grave and she looked at the sand. She said, "Oh sand, don't sting his neck." And Layla would come to the grave of Ali al-Akbar and she'd say, "Oh sand, I beg you, please protect his holy body." And Qasim's mother Ramla would come to the sand and she would say, "Oh sand of Karbala, my baby's body was chopped into pieces, bring the pieces back with you." And that's why the narration states Jabir bin Abdullah al-Ansari was the first man to perform the ziyarah of Imam al-Hussein. Jabir went with his companion Atiyya al-Awfi. When he reached Karbala, he said, "Atiyya, take me to the Furat, let me perform ghusl." He went to the Furat, he performed his ghusl. When he performed his ghusl, he then said to him, "Take me to the body of Aba Abdullah." Atiyya was taking him near the body. Jabir, as soon as he saw the grave, he fell on the grave of Imam al-Hussein. Imam al-Sadiq has a lovely line. I want you to always keep this line in your heart. He says, "Allahumma arham tilka al-khudud allati taqallabat bidharih Abi Abdullah." Ya Allah, have mercy on those cheeks that rub themselves on the grave of Imam al-Hussein. He said to him, he came on the grave, he said, "Ya Habibi, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein, Ya Hussein." But he never heard a reply come back from the grave. He said, "Is this the way the lover doesn't hear a reply from his beloved?" He began to cry. Then Atiyya, his servant, said to him, "Oh Jabir, I see black flags coming." Jabir said to him, "Atiyya, if it's Ibn Ziyad, then let us hide." Atiyya looked, he started looking closer, he said, "No, it's my master Zayn al-Abidin coming back." Jabir then saw the Imam, he went and they embraced each other. Jabir looked towards Imam Zayn al-Abidin and he said to him, "Oh Zayn al-Abidin, tell me about what happened on the 10th of Muharram." Imam looked at Jabir and he said to him, "Oh Jabir, oh Jabir, oh Jabir, where do you want me to start about the 10th of Muharram? Oh Jabir, I wish you had seen when Shimon sat on the chest of my father alone on the ground. Oh Jabir, I wish you had seen my brother Ali al-Akbar when they chopped his body into pieces. Oh Jabir, I wish you had seen my uncle Abbas when he went to bring us the water. Oh Jabir, I wish you had seen my auntie Zainab when they began to whip her on the night of the 11th of Muharram. Oh Jabir, I wish you had seen when they began to place the chains on the daughters of Fatima al-Zahra after Karbala. Oh Jabir, I wish you had seen what they did to the granddaughters of Rasulullah in Sham. Oh Jabir, you didn't see when we walked through the bazaar of Sham. Oh Jabir, they pulled the body of my auntie with their spears. Oh Jabir, they tried to burn Sukaina's dress with their fire. Oh Jabir, I saw Yazid poke the eyes of my father's head. Oh Jabir, they carried us as prisoners Oh Jabir, look at the chain on my neck, how much it's gone through my neck. They began to embrace each other. There is a narration which states, someone asked Imam Zain al-Abidin, when you return back to Karbala, why didn't you stay longer? He replied, I feared for my auntie Zainab, because if we stayed longer she may have died when she saw the body of her brother. When Sayyidina Zainab reached the body of Imam al-Hussein, she threw herself on the grave of Imam al-Hussein. She said to him, Aba Abdullah, I wish you had been with me on this journey, but Aba Abdullah, I have come back to you and I want to apologize to you. Zainab, why do you need to apologize? What have you done wrong? Aba Abdullah, you asked me to look after Ruqayya. Aba Abdullah, you asked me to look after Ruqayya. Aba Abdullah, I left Ruqayya in Sham alone. Aba Abdullah, when she saw your head, she couldn't bear to be without you. Aba Abdullah, I beg you to forgive me. Imagine the scene. Each mother has now gone to her beloved. But now Sayyidah Zainab, when she got up from Imam al-Hussein, she started to go and walk alone. Imam Zain al-Abidin said, I wondered, where is she going? She began to walk alone somewhere towards the Furat. Where is Zainab going? I want to go to my brother Abu Fadl al-Abbas. I want to go to my brother Abu Fadl al-Abbas. When she came near Abu Fadl's body, she called out, oh Abu Fadl, I wish that you were with me in Sham, so you could have used your hands to pick me up on the horse. Oh Abu Fadl, I wish you could have watched over me in Sham. Oh Abu Fadl, where were you? You are the man who put me on the horse when we left Medina. Do you know, it's as if the poets say that there was a voice from the grave which spoke back to her. Oh Zainab, if I had my hands, then I promise I would have helped you, but they cut my hands on the 10th of Muharram. Oh Zainab, if I had my eyes, I would have watched over you, but the arrow went through my eyes. And oh Zainab, if I had my heart, then my heart would have bled for you, but my heart broke when I saw my brother's body on the ground.